Habari yako. Whatever told you that some of the advice being given in Toastmasters today directly contradicts Toastmasters policy? Before you panic, I am not talking about rules being broken maliciously. I am talking about myths, ideas repeated so oftenly that they become accepted as facts. In my previous video, we explored some of the biggest myths surrounding evaluation. Today, we are turning our attention to speeches, leadership, mentoring, and club policy. Can a new member become a club officer? Can a junior member mentor senior one? Does your icebreaker have to be the story of your life in a chronological order? Are politics, sex, religion really banned in Toastmasters? You may be surprised to learn that some of the most common Toastmasters rules are nothing but Toastmaster folklore, for they are repeated so oftenly that members stop questioning them. So let's separate facts from fiction and examine some of the biggest myths, starting with one. Can a member take on a leadership role if they are new in Toastmasters? The reality is that experience helps, but leadership is only learned by doing. There is no educational prerequisite that holds a club officer. Toastmaster places members into officer's role all the time, regardless of tenure. In fact, when chartering a new club with people who have never been Toastmasters, every single officer is inherently a new brand member. Otherwise, some of the clubs that have been chartered, especially corporate clubs, would not have been chartered. Toastmasters even publish new orientation materials for new members, including leadership opportunities that should be given to new members. This is because leadership roles are parallel track to public speaking, and taking them on early accelerates a member's integration and growth. I always give myself as an example. The year is 2017. The month is May. Somebody made VP education role look so good that I volunteered myself to take it. Newbie has no idea what that role is. But because I had a great area director, because I had fantastic club mentors, because the district, the division, the area, had fantastic people. I not only brought a club that was struggling back into action like before, some of the members are the best in the district up to today. So please do not dismiss new members. Myth number 2, mentoring or mentorship should only flow down from senior members to rookie. Who remembers when Pathway came? Who were the best people who got it first? So what is the reality? Experience in Toastmasters and expertise in life are not the same thing. There is no rule in Toastmasters stating that a mentor must be senior than the mentee. The purpose of mentoring is a skill transferable, guidance, accountability, and support. Accordingly, this myth tends to ignore the power of reverse mentoring. Depending on the subject or individual, a newer Toastmaster may actually have stronger expertise than members who have been in Toastmasters for 20 years. Let me give you an example. A newly joined TEDx speaker who has been mentoring people for the past 15 years, including Toastmasters in storytelling. A communication professional who has been mentoring a certain DTM or international contest speaker in social media or in life. A leadership executive joining Toastmasters and end up mentoring experienced members in management skill. Or maybe a specific industry profession, like one who will teach us how to make gestures, stage presence, trying to make mentors understand what is coachable. So all in all, mentorship in Pathways is a project and skill-based, meaning expertise present over Toastmasters tenor. Number 3, for the icebreaker, you must talk about where you were born, your school, and your current job, for we really need to know all about you. The reality? The icebreaker is about introducing you as a person, not necessarily relating to us, your life story. The official icebreaker states, and I want to quote, write and deliver a speech about any topic to introduce yourself to the club. It further states your speech may be humorous, informational, or any other style, depending on what appeals to you. The objective is not tell us about your autobiography. The objective is to introduce yourself, let the members know something about you, and then you learn the basic of speech structure. What the speaker chooses to talk about is entirely up to them. If a member is not possible sharing their personal history, they can introduce themselves through the lens of their passions, such as explaining their worldwide view of their favorite movie, talking about cricket or football, what just happened to FIFA. But let members choose topics that they are comfortable with. After all, it is their first speech. Number 4, the 3 taboos topic, that is sex, religion, and politics, are legally banned from Toastmasters podium. The reality? Toastmasters International does not prohibit any speech topic content on language. In fact, Toastmaster International has been forced to directly address this myth by saying this is not true. And Toastmaster International does not prohibit any speech topic content or language. The organization nevertheless recommends good taste, sensitivity, and respect to club diversity, and I will add law of the land. Clubs are safe environment where they provide psychological safety to practice handling complex, controversial, or even sensitive topic. The rule of the thumb is audience awareness, culture, rule of the land, and respect. The only caveat is that individual clubs may establish their own cultural ground rule, but TI at a global level enforces no such bans. In simple terms, TI allows this topic. Your club can choose to regulate them. The judgment should determine whether you speak about them on law, as long as you adhere to the rule of the land. Number 5, your project fails if the timer flashes red and you keep skipping. Hence, you do not get credit for the Pathways project. Timing disqualification only applies to speech contests, not club speeches. In a regular club meeting, failing to meet the timing guidelines means you cannot get voted for the Best Speaker Award of the meeting. But the VPE will still give you project credit as long as you delivered the speech and met the core objective of the speech. Number 6, you must perfectly mesmerize your speech to pass the level projects. While Toastmasters encourage speaking without notes over time, the evaluation guidelines from early projects or even later one explicitly states that notes are completely acceptable. For the icebreaker, for example, the goal is simply to manage Ben's anxiety and get used to stage. So if somebody chooses to use a paper, let them refer to their notes because it will help them present their speech. I've already gotten confused where we are, but so I'll just say myth number 7. You must complete as many speeches as you can before sacking on any meeting role. Are we talking about the new pathway curriculum or the old one or the one which has never been seen in Toastmasters? Anyway, new members will routinely serve as timer, aha counter, grammarian, table topic master, or Toastmaster of the day for clubs like ours, which we like elevating people because we are a corporate club and you speaking in front of people is part of your role. Sometimes we even go a step further and see the members who have potential and give them the GE role because they might be managers or executive in their role and they are already giving performance feedback to their employees. So please stop denying new members roles until they finish, I don't know, level 1 or level 2. Let them start early because through participation, they are able to become the best they can ever be. My favorite, which has been said so many times, is giving people contest chair speeches because they have a script. So it doesn't matter how long you have been in the club. I will mentor you in that role so that you can stand in front of 300 people and practice your anxiety. Below, I would really appreciate if you tell me what are some of the myths that you have been told by either a senior person or you've had been rumored around your club. But when a visitor GE came in, you realized, that was just a myth. Put it below and have a fantastic one. Later.